Nigerians, you see all this defection by state governors to the ruling party, APC. I don't think it's a sign of support for good governance over the people. Like they will all claim that we've seen the president attempt, we've seen his desire, we've seen his plan is for a better Nigeria in the future. I think it's time we stop listening to such things that doesn't make sense. They are all going for their pocket. Whether some are blackmailed though, whether some are going there to have a direct connection so that the national treasury will always be getting to them easily. Whatever their reasons is, that shouldn't be our business. But I think as the ordinary Nigerian, you should learn something from this. They are the real enemies are assembly. Now you will know those that have never been for the people. I dare to say you have very few politicians today that are in government that are actually for their people. Very, very few. In out of 500, you won't find 3, I dare to say. But it is not completely zero. There are 1 or 2 that I know. But you see, for majority of them, they are not interested in what the people is passing through. It's all about what they can get. So that's why you see all of them are moving to APC. But Nigerians should see it as a good one. Come 2027, you know who the common enemies are. It should be the APC politicians versus the people. Now you know in Nigeria that there is no opposition party. None as of today. The only some few Nigerians are currently acting as opposition, as in their individual capacity. Obi is talking. He talk about it. At least verbally, he has been there. But in words and action, Omoyele Sowore has been at the forefront. No politicians, no sitting politician is an opposition. Because even those that have not defected now will defect tomorrow. They are all defecting with one flimsy excuse or the other. They believe Tinubu has laid a very good foundation for the future. They keep telling us about the future. That's the nonsense we must stop accepting from them. See, no matter what you are planning to do, no matter what you think you can do, you can only be very prepared for 2027. Because there's nothing you can do now. I assure you, unless maybe something else happened. We are hearing issues in other countries. If anything else happened, then fine. But in worst case scenario, we must be prepared for 2027. Don't see if your state is having an election before 2027, like Anambra State, don't worry. Don't worry. Maybe like they had by-election the other day, or maybe there's a local government election. Don't even try, because you cannot change Nigeria from the world level, neither from the local government level, not even from the state level. Because the way Nigeria is currently structured, the power is entirely in Abuja. So if you remove Tinubu today, you have solved Nigeria problem. Trust me. Remove Tinubu today as president, as in vote against him and defend the vote. Because in 2023, he was voted against. But he was too strong to have grabbed, snatched, and run away with the power. In 2027, he's going to repeat that. You be ready to vote against him and make sure you defend that vote with whatever it will take. Anything other than that, he will just continue. And remember, like R0ck has won Nigeria. If Tinubu succeed in grabbing 2027 again, I wonder what is going to stop him from continuing. We don't have the Senate that will say no. We don't have the National Assembly. These hallelujah boys, don't even let it happen. So I'm just saying, the defection to the APC by all your state governors is a simple identification on those that are never for the people and who the true enemies of the people are. Just rehearse. I know that most of our people, when we say, I love my governor, wherever I go, you are just being stupid. Yes, I use that word. Is your governor suffering what you are suffering? Your governor's children are not in Nigeria. Boko Haram will not touch them. The hunger doesn't touch them. So why won't they defer to the party that is tormenting you? I think it was recently we saw a state governor, Edo state governor, my state governor, threatening his commissioners that if they fail to wear that demonic cap to the ESCO meeting, they'll be sent back. Is that democracy? How does that make sense? So as far as APC is concerned, it's all about Tinubu. It's all about his mandate. It's all about Asiwaju. So Nigerians should know that the problem is singular. You don't need to start thinking of how do we vote Tinubu out? How do we vote this governor out? No, just remove Tinubu. Most of these useless governors, their power will just go down. Next election, the people will have their say. Changing the man in R0ck is the ultimate and is the only solution to Nigeria. Anything other than that, and whichever means you can deploy legitimately, constitutionally, to change the man in R0ck to come 2027. If miracle happen and it happened before 2027, no big deal. All the gods will be praised. You got the point now. So let me see what your thoughts and opinion are at the comment section. See you there.